Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are
Hopefully Awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky things include Wonka. As well as some terrible breaking news for the MCU. just the fact that I'm wearing this stupid Wonka hat and there's so many.
It's made of chocolate.
Things. Hey, it is made of chocolate. It's actually very tasty. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did right here, including our producer for the month of December, Strange Marvel Theories. Thank you for being our fan producer for the month. Everybody, it's Monday. Maggie, that lot needs to be adjusted a little bit. Would you like me to do it?
Yes, please.
Okay, I gotcha. So I'm going to go to a close-up on Maggie.
With a partial close-up of Matt wherever he goes by.
That's right.
Yeah, that hat, believe it or not, is the popcorn bucket for Wonka. We didn't think... All right. We didn't think the hat would be there at the theater when we got there. Matt's like, I don't think it's here. And I look, I was like, it's here.
Well, see, I looked it up on the
app.
On the app where you can do it. It's still not pointed correctly. It needs to be pointed more towards me. Can you just like do that to it inside? But yeah, I looked up on the app because you can order ahead and they can deliver the stuff to your it's Monday, everybody. They could deliver it straight to your seat. Maggie, why don't you tell more about the hat?
They could deliver it straight to your house? Is that what she's gonna say?
Your seats at the movie theater?
Yeah, you could do that at the movie theater. Make those poor people at work on the concessions deliver your food at your seat.
Remember that one guy that like kept showing up?
Like during this movie, or
no, in that one movie we went and watched.
Yeah, he kept on trying to find somebody and he couldn't find him. Yeah.
He came in like 4 or 5 times.
We got some ukes in the chat and Lucy's, and Jeriana says she loves the hat.
Hey, thank you, Jeriana.
She's a hat connoisseur like we are.
Oh. Is that
she
true?
Appreciates good hats.
Well, let me tell you, if you like a good hat, I can tell you where you can get a great one. youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. That's not true. We don't have hats, but we do have cups.
The hats are confusing.
Check it out. Check this one out. Like that.
Jeriana's got a ceramic one.
I got the campfire mug. Finally came in. It is 10 ounces, and it is packed full. I'm going to spill this all over myself.
You better not. We also got our Christmas ornament that has the Hopefully Awesome logo on it. It looks pretty good.
I'm so scared. I was like holding my breath the entire time. I was like,
well, I was going to hold my breath, but
everywhere.
I
gotta
can't.
Take this hat off. Holy God, it is just burning me up from the inside. It's not really a hat as much as it's like a hard plastic
hat.
Like that's the hat. Okay, so audio
I told
listeners,
Matt I'd love to pour cereal in it.
Ooh,
yeah.
You know, it is. I did leave my cereal at work, so I could. I could take it tomorrow and just start eating out of it. That'd be pretty funny.
That would be.
So today we had a day in our department where everybody was to bring in some breakfast food. And so I, being the fantastic person I am, decided to bring in cereal
and milk
for everyone. And milk, but only almond milk.
Man, I mean, some people's like, God, Matt's drinking almond milk.
I mean, a lot of people appreciated it, but there were some that were like, nah, it's not what I want. But yeah, it's good almond milk. Okay. I'm just not a lactose guy. Not necessarily intolerant, more just,
milk tears you up.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I also had a thing at work. Somebody retired and I had like a brunch for them, and I made coffee punch.
That sounds really good.
It was pretty good.
So it's what, cold brew and ice cream?
Yeah, but you can brew.
Sold.
You can brew your own pot of coffee if you have a preference, like decaf or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's supposed to help melt down the ice cream a little bit more.
Huh.
But where I had it thawed out already driving to school,
Yeah,
it really helped.
Right on.
And then also when you serve it for yourself, you can.
God bless America.
I'm so sorry, guys. Put whipped cream on top of it.
Ooh, okay. Like on top of each individual cup or on top of the punch itself?
On top of each individual cup.
That sounds delicious.
Also, luckily, somebody had milk at school.
Oh, okay.
So we could pour it in a little bit more because that cold brew made it really strong. I was like taking sips of it. I was like, we need milk. And one of my coworkers was like, oh, I love it strong. I said, I like it strong too, but this is just a little bit too much. And luckily she found some they had left over from making hot chocolate last week.
Nice.
So it all worked out. Everybody loved it though.
Well, hey, you know what everybody else loves? Our tournament of movies for 2023. So that's right, everybody. If you are listening to this later, or if you're watching this live, we are currently underway with the Hopefully Awesome movie tournament for 2023, ranking the best movies of the year, trying to decide who is the number one movie. So, of course, last week we had rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah.
This week we've had rounds 3 and 4. So currently the winners so far for rounds 3 and 4. We've got round 3. The choices were Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Little Mermaid, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Maggie, with 563 votes, Across the Spider-Verse is in the lead with 56% of the vote.
I knew it.
Second place is 31% of the vote, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty much set that it's going to be Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but, I mean, hey, this poll is still open until we run, like, the next poll on Sunday, so feel free to get in there and let your voice be heard.
Lou. She's letting her voice be heard.
do we need to get rid of the dog?
Good night.
Oh, good night, Lou.
She looked... Be a good girl. Okay.
Everybody throw some Lou's in the chat. Thanks for being here, Lou.
There's some prayers in the chat for Lucy.
Go get on the couch.
Go.
You
Couch. didn't want to sit with me.
And then yesterday we did round 4, which is the July-August movies. So that included Barbie, Oppenheimer, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and Blue Beetle. And currently with 544 votes, Oppenheimer in the lead with 60%, and second place with 16% Barbie. It's wild. And Barbie's probably going to be my movie of the year. We're going to rewatch a bunch. A handful of them. I want to. We want to watch.
Oh.
Yeah, not all of them, but just the ones we think could be number one. So Barbie, Across the Spider-Verse, maybe Turtles.
Creed 3.
Yeah, we might not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we might still, but I'd say that just conversation is probably not.
Just fast forward through most of it.
It was still a good movie. Michael B. Jordan did a good job. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, so definitely feel free, get out there, let your voice be heard. You can vote, and then of course on New Year's Day when we do the Hopefully Awesome show live, we will crown the best movie of 2023. But enough of that. We actually have
that crap.
The next segment, which is not the news. It is mail call.
Mail time.
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to well. Mail! All right, everybody. We got a letter in our post office box this week.
A letter.
I think one is good.
Just got a letter. Hey, you better be glad this tunnel's kicking in. I think I was about to have a full-on migraine.
Oh, I'm happy.
This letter is from a Jerryana.
Jerryana.
And it's a card.
Aw. Make sure we
says-
don't dox anybody. Just saying. If there's any addresses or anything.
Oh, no, I already hit it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was holding it like I was.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
It says, merriest Christmas and happiest New Year.
Aw.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then on the inside says, Matt and Maggie and Viv and Henry.
Aw.
Wishing you the absolute best of everything this season. And she put exclamation points and made into a smiley face.
Adorable.
She says, I love tuning in when you go live. Love, Jerryana.
Aw, thank you, Jerryana.
You the bomb,
Thank
girl.
you. Thank you for sending us the...
Thanks for all the love and support.
What, the second letter I've ever gotten that wasn't from my brother in jail?
Don't pay attention to that.
It's time for the news.
I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
You don't need...
Oh.
Jesus.
Leave me alone. Jesus.
Are you gonna say it?
Yes, I am. I feel like I'm being rushed from everywhere. Good news, everyone.
Good job. Good job. All right. Okay, via Box Office Mojo, the numbers, and discussing film. Wait. Oh, I loaded the wrong file here. I did, because it's saying The Marvels was at number 1. And that is
man. Woo!
definitely not the case. Let me switch this up right quick.
Okay. All right. Anyways. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
Everything's okay.
I'm sorry I'm saying the Lord's name so much, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Anything funny happened today? Oh, yes. There was a conversation amongst the kindergartners going down the hallway. And one in particular I had to stay on all day, but it was an argument of mood all day. And one of the kids said, "Oh, it's sprinkling outside." And he said, "No, it's not. It's snowing." And then I can't remember how it turned into this, but then I guess that same kindergartner said that was sprinkling outside said, "It'll be a rainbow." And the argument of one said, "No, we need the sunlight to come out for it to be a rainbow." I don't know.
No, you.
Me? I'm just trying to think of a story to tell, okay? I can't. I don't want to spoil Wonka. Anyways. So, this argument of kindergartner I have, he says, "No, it takes sunlight and rain to make a rainbow." Well, one of my coworkers apparently caught this conversation. She says, "Yes, that is true. It does take sunlight and rain to make a rainbow. However," and I think she was about to say something about, like, what's actually happening outside. And another kid chimed in behind them, another kindergartner. And he said, "I know what else makes rainbows." I guess all the kids looked at it. He said, "Skittles." I thought that was cute.
That's cute.
Especially, I know the kids, which kids they are. So it's the ones that Skittles. It just, that fits him so perfectly. God love his heart. But yeah, that was cool today.
Good job, Maggie.
Thanks.
Hey, I got it fixed.
Hey,
Off to a great start.
I had to move the lodge a gazillion times, and
You can tell we're really getting to the end of the year,
yeah. Also, like,
Oh,
God, bless America.
There's not enough room here.
All right. Also, like, it's getting really cold over here, which sucks. 'Cause you start out at like 45 during the day, and then it's just like, oh, the wind's going to start blowing. Guess what? Cold front's moving in.
There's a cold front.
Guess what? It's going to
Mr.
be down in the
Wayne.
20s tonight. And snow.
You just totally stepped on my Dark Knight Rises reference, but that's okay. Hey, don't even worry about it, dog. Don't even front.
I'm going to worry about it, dog. I'm sorry, dog.
I'm just checking. All right. Via all those people again. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. Box Office Mojo, the numbers, and discussing film. Here are the... Here are the movies for this week, guys.
The numbers.
Number one, new to the box office this week is Wonka.
Yay!
Making $39 million, $151.4 million worldwide.
Yes.
Second highest opening in the Roald Dahl franchise.
Yes, Mr. Dahl.
So is this the RDU?
No.
The Roald Dahl?
No.
Are they saying like raw dog? What is this? What is this?
Roald Dahl.
Like Ronald?
No.
But without an N?
Yes.
Roald?
Dahl.
Don't
Dahl.
call me
Dahl.
Nailed it.
No, they are not interconnected.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, we'll find out. And number 8, this is the second highest opening. So number 8 was The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Which opened to $265,000.
That was also
Sorry. It's
Wes
that,
Anderson.
Dude. Yeah. And it's I'd say that's, if I had to guess, I would say that's its like limited release opening weekend.
yes.
Like,
I was about to say
yeah.
it wasn't in theaters everywhere.
Yeah. Number 7, the Willy Wonka 2016 re-release with $526,000.
Oh, so they wait.
What? They re-released Willy Wonka in 2016, and it made $526,000.
The Tim Burton one?
No, Willy Wonka.
And then
Wonka.
in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Okay.
The other one's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. This is Willy Wonka.
Okay.
2016 re-release. It's probably like the 50th anniversary or some crap.
Probably.
Who knows? Who the hell knows? Not us.
The Witches.
Number 6, The Witches, the 1990 The Witches, not the one that was on Max, with $2.2 million. Number 5 was James and the Giant Peach with $7.5 million. And number 4 was Matilda with $8.2 million. Number 3 was The Big Fucking Giant with $18.7 million. What?
That's not what it's called, Matt.
The BFG. The Big Fucking Giant. What? What am I missing?
The F doesn't mean that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What does it mean?
Big Friendly Giant.
That's a stupid ass name for a movie.
Steven Spielberg did that movie.
Yeah, well, he can't get them all. Let's see here. Number 2, of course, Wonka, 39 mil. And number 1, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, opened with $56 million opening weekend.
God.
Man, this is in the
cannot-
heyday. This is
Cannot
in the heyday.
believe that.
This is in the heyday of pirates, you know? Everyone's like, it's Jack Sparrow.
No.
And he's Willy Wonka now. Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka, Willy Wonka. Yeah, and it had that song.
The amazing chocolate here.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it got stuck in my... I went and watched it. I don't even fucking like Willy Wonka. I don't even like Tim Burton. I don't even like Johnny Depp. But I was there opening fucking weekend because
I owned it on DVD at some point.
See, Maggie, you're part of the problem. And I also do like Willy Wonka. It's not that I don't like it. I
like Willy Wonka as a character. I mean, Gene Wilder established that from the get-go when I was a kid.
Yeah. I mean, the first movie, the original
Yes.
movie. Like, I don't watch it by choice ever. But I don't, hate it.
Nah.
But now, Wonka? Well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. At number 2. Sorry, I thought it said Factory, and I was like, what movie is Factory? It was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Anyway, number 2, staying in the number 2 slot was Hunger Games 0 adding an additional
Sub-Zero.
5.8 million, bringing its domestic gross to 145.2 million and worldwide gross $291.6 million.
Get out of here.
Almost $250 million, Maggie. Actually, it's over a quarter.
Over a
billion.
quarter
It's
billion.
it's almost a third of a billion.
Yeah.
Whatever that would be called. At number 3, dropping from the number 1 slot, The Boy and the Heron. Bring in a number another 5.5 million, bring its domestic gross to 23.4 million and its worldwide gross to $100.3 million. That's right across the $100 million mark. And as an update as of today, since routing this out, The Boy and the Heron actually has become the highest grossing Ghibli film in America ever.
Good job, Miyazaki.
Did it deserve it?
I think so. I mean, get recognized.
If you want to hear us talk about it, you can listen to it last week.
God.
It's not the best. It's not bad. It's not the best. I mean, it's fun. It's a little uneven. All right. Listen, as somebody who has made a YouTube channel, I think I know a thing or two about art, and Miyazaki definitely doesn't know what art is. Okay. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get me to say that Coolsville sucks.
Yeah, you just said Coolsville sucks.
All right. Number 4, dropping from the number 3 slot, Godzilla -1, bringing an additional 4.8 million, bringing its domestic gross to 34.2 million and worldwide gross to 57.2 million.
I really want to know how much this movie costs.
I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me.
Number 5. That was number 4 last week. Trolls Band Together made $4 million more.
Whoop, whoop.
But
I didn't finish the amounts for that.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean I didn't. No, I mean I didn't put it in there
Oh,
for Trolls.
it's okay.
It made
It
4 more million.
hits digital tomorrow.
That's right, everybody. It hits digital.
And I'm ready to wear it out.
That's right. Our little girl's gonna love it. So yeah.
Yeah.
It's hitting iTunes. Man, get this. So I was on iTunes
Yeah.
today to look at the movies, as I do. See if they got any
Every
cool sales
week.
for like $4.
Yeah.
Because they do. I mean, it's better than buying it used. You know what I mean? Which I know, physical media and all that shit. But guess what? I went over to movies, tapped on the little movie thing on my phone. It's gone. It's gone. They moved it. Now you can only purchase stuff through the Apple TV app.
Oh
I
man.
hate it. I don't like the way it looks. Like it's too each movie used to be like 1 inch of the
Yeah.
screen, and now it's like these cards. They're like 3 inches. So now I get like 3 movies per row as opposed to like 9. It's awful. I hate it. And like it's like, oh, you can watch this if you have Prime. Oh, but you could buy this if you have Xfinity. And it's like, God.
You can watch this if you buy this movie on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like can I not just like give you money to give me movies? Like that's how this shit works. You think this is a game? This ain't a game.
You playing player?
Don't play a player, play the game. At number 6, sticking in the number 6 slot, Disney's Wish at an additional 3.2 million, bringing its domestic gross to 54.2 million and worldwide gross to 126 million. At number 7, new to the box office, Christmas with the Chosen, Holy Not.
Hallelujah.
Don't.
I'm sorry. It's just screaming out inside of me. I had to say it.
$2.9 million it made. I believe it was a Fathom Events movie too. It made 2.9 million.
Okay.
At number 8, dropping from the number 7 slot, Napoleon Dynamite with $2.2 million. God.
This would be the time that Eric would drop into chat.
Gosh. No, Napoleon, 2.2 million, worldwide gross 57 million. I'm sorry, domestic gross 57 million, worldwide $188.4 million. And at number 9, dropping from the number 5 slot, Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, with an additional $2 million, bringing its domestic gross to $30 million, worldwide gross to $36.3 million. Maggie, you think she's going to catch up to Taylor Swift's?
I had hopes.
At number 10, Up from the 13th slot.
I thought you meant the movie Up. I was like, what?
No, Poor Things.
Yeah.
Added an additional $1.2 million, bringing its domestic gross to $2.2 million. It is now in a total of 82 theaters.
Oh.
Everything okay?
I hear the
fan.
The fan.
Yeah, the PC's fan. It's just so freaking loud. But yeah,
I was just making sure nothing was like flying around.
It's only in 82 theaters. And it made $1.2 million. I've heard good things about it. I don't know if we'll
especially how they tortured Mark Ruffalo on set.
I love Raffy Raff.
Yeah, Ruffy Ruff.
Maggie, any thoughts on the box office this week?
Nah, nothing surprising.
Fantastic. God damn it!
I'm just excited about Trolls, man.
That it's hitting digital.
Yes.
I mean, are you surprised at the amount Wonka made?
Yeah.
Did you think it was going to do less? How much did it make? Let me just scroll back up a little bit. I think it was like almost 40. Yeah, 39 million.
Yeah, I think it was going to make less.
How many people do you think are mad that it's not, or that it is a musical, and that the theater didn't tell everybody that it was a musical?
I'm sorry if you didn't read between the fine lines of the trailer that it was.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of tend to take the side of the audience. Like, I feel like if it's a musical, be honest. Just say it's a musical.
Well, look at the Mean Girls.
Who gives a crap? That's what I'm saying.
All you get is, I'm Regina George.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And they should give more than that. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know if they're afraid. The reason they're doing it is because the test audiences were like, fuck musicals, right? And so like
people live for this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, look at The Greatest Showman. That was
Yeah.
a goddamn musical.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman filled me with the Holy Ghost.
Matt, you told me earlier not to.
You brought us here.
No, I did not.
You brought us here.
I did not.
You drove the car up here to hell.
I stopped
and said, Matt, we're here. And I played my part. All right.
By me saying hallelujah,
yes.
I brought us here.
You did. You did.
Oh, gosh.
No, don't you remember that video that was going around? I want to say it's on like Facebook or something, where like his voice was like gone. And like there was like he couldn't sing. He needed to not sing, but just the power of the music was too powerful. He had to come in, and then he's like singing with them.
What are you talking about? Oh, okay. He had to. So he came in and sang because he no longer had his voice.
No, the doctor told him he needed to
rest
his voice because he was going to like do
lose
permanent damage to it.
Yeah.
And so he's in the like he was only allowed to sing when he was supposed to sing, not in practice. And so he was in the practice, and it was like that last song that they sing. Like, I don't know, they're like in a tavern or some shit. And like
that's not the last song.
Well, no, I mean, but when they all come together, you know, and they're like,
yeah. This is the greatest show.
Not that one. That's like the first song. But so like they're singing and he's like, fuck, I can't. I feel it. I gotta sing. I just gotta fucking sing.
That doctor's gonna beat you up.
Well, and then he sings. And like, I don't know. Somebody was sharing it I feel like it was on Facebook, and it was like, anybody in the choir knows this feeling. What? That's what it was. That's what I'm saying. They're acting like it was a religious thing. It's like, it's about the goddamn circus. It's not religious.
I was in the middle school choir. No, that doesn't happen.
No, not that choir, Maggie. The church choir.
I know what you meant.
This is the greatest show.
It's not that song, Matt.
I'll never. Zendaya's in that movie. And Zendaya's Michi. first story. Why do you choose
Hank World.
to be
It's Hank World.
the way that you are?
Hank World.
What the fuck is Hank World? What the hell are you talking about? What are you doing?
Just...
It says Hawk World.
I know. I just want to see how long it
What?
take you.
Like, God,
How
this hat's driving me crazy.
You want me to hold it?
No, that'll be fine. Don't. It's gonna tip over. God, you're being a great co-host. All right, everybody. DC had some updates for us.
Hank World.
Good night, everybody. I'm joking.
I'm trying to get Eric to come to chat.
Eric's not watching, okay? He left because he was tired of you, okay? So he left. He said,
I'm so
if she
close.
says Hank World one more time, God damn it.
That's not the one I was looking for. Okay, anyways.
All right.
Via
discussing film. So we have a lot of DCU updates, Maggie. All right. I got to sit up a little bit.
Oh.
All right. I want to go to bed. Via discussing film, James Gunn says, did I say we have multiple DC updates? Have I said that?
Yes.
Okay, we have multiple DC updates. So the first one, via discussing film, James Gunn says Matt Reeves will be producing projects for both the Batman universe and the DCU.
Ooh.
He adds that...
Sorry, everybody.
No, you're fine. He adds that Reeves is producing the Arkham series for the DCU and says he has heard a pitch for the Batman 2, but no script yet. God, I can't breathe. James Gunn... Where am I?
Are you getting my empathy? Are you getting empathy pregnancy problems?
I don't know. I feel like I can't catch my breath. James Gunn says it was Matt Reeves' decision to keep the Batman out of the DCU. It's his choice, and we respect that.
Cool.
Any thoughts on the fact that Matt Reeves is doing the Arkham series for the DCU?
No.
So he's making two different versions of the Batman stuff for two different universes.
That's cool with me. I'm fine. I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
You better be careful. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be really bad or not. It'll just be interesting how he
what the differences are.
Yeah, how he goes about it.
I can see that. Via Lucy Lou. No.
Do you want back up here?
Gosh. Via eTalk CTV, Barry Keoghan was asked if he's returning as the Joker in the Batman 2. And he said, I can't really say anything about that. It would be exciting, wouldn't it, to see the Joker come to life again? My smile says all. You know what I mean?
He's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, probably, right? I mean...
Yeah, okay. And help me out here. We're what movie was
Eternals.
The Eternals. Okay.
It's Salt
Oh,
Boys.
yeah.
Ship Boys. Boat Boys. Boatmen. Men Boats. What was it? That one movie. That one movie that came out just recently.
Boat Boys.
Was it?
Hank World.
All right. James Gunn says he has watched Joker 2 and given notes, but that film is mostly with Warner Brothers, where it started. Everything moving forward in live action, we're involved with. So he's seen Joker 2, A Folly for a Deux, or whatever it's called. Are you excited for the Joker 2, A Folly for a Deux?
I'm excited to see Lady Gaga.
Ma.
That's who I'm excited. Quit licking my arm.
Sorry. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. The Joker, like, I wasn't against the Joker. The Joker, it was fun. Like, can we talk spoilers about the Joker? Like, it's been long enough, right?
Yeah, it's been plenty long enough.
So, spoilers for the Joker.
Depressing ass movie.
I mean, as much as Bruce Wayne's parents dying can be a spoiler at this point. But, like, did we really need that in this movie? Like, I don't know. It just felt... like there was no. I mean, like okay, like the idea of like the Joker being like a long lost Wayne.
Yeah.
Like sure, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But like he doesn't even do it. Like he doesn't even like kill him. It's just some other guy.
Yeah.
And it's just like
because they're
shit,
following
look.
because they're following the Joker mania.
And it's like I don't know. It just seems. I don't know. Like, can we just watch a Batman movie without seeing goddamn Martha and Jonathan?
No. Thomas.
Get just fucking off in an alley. Like, can we just, like we've seen it, Like I don't need to see Uncle Ben get fucking murdered again. Like, come on, we're good. We get it. His parents died. We get it.
I don't need to see Aunt May die.
I mean, that was fun. I liked that. Anyway, via James Gunn says there will be a new intro sequence for DCU projects, and Elseworld projects will have a separate one.
Ooh.
So this, where it's like
about time.
That's the noises it makes in the beginning when it's showing like.
I want you.
That's what it does.
I want you to take this snippet from this.
Okay.
And put it over the DC intro.
Okay, well, let me. Here we go. Ready?
All right. Hank World.
That's what it is. I can play it, but I don't feel like
No, don't. But that's your TikTok.
James Gunn says cameo, I can't say that word, prawn, we'll say prawn, is one of the worst things about recent superhero films. If a character is in a film, they have to have a reason to be there story-wise. Mm-hmm. I don't mind actual cameos if it's a glimpse or a moment or an Easter egg. What bothers me is when they mangle an elegant story by shoehorning characters in. They aren't there because the story calls for it, but for some other reason. I wonder who he's talking about, Maggie. Could it be the Guardians being in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Probably. Also,
Dynamite dropping, Maggie.
Also, Black Adam.
The fuck are you talking about?
The cameo that showed up.
I don't think he's talking about Black Adam. That would imply that he's watched Black Adam.
He has watched Black Adam.
I doubt it. You think James Gunn is
seeing
Black Adam?
Where are you going?
She wants to mess up our computer. That's what she's wanting to do, Maggie. All right.
Here, you want to say something?
All right. Via James Gunn, James Gunn is denying that Palm Clementif will star in Superman Legacy. This is 100% not true. Not only is Palm not in the movie, but no one has ever even discussed her being in the movie, nor do I have any idea what role she would possibly play. So that's Palm. She played Mantis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Katana, I think, in the first Suicide Squad. I feel like she played Katana in the first Suicide Squad.
I think so. You want me to look it up?
You can if you want to.
I'm
curious. James Gunn confirms Nicholas Hoult has been cast as Lex Luthor. We went out to dinner last night to celebrate and discuss how we can create a Lex that will be different from anything you've ever seen before and will never forget.
And they also, in that same conversation, talked about Michael Rosenbaum being the best Lex Luthor ever.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Michael Rosenbaum posted a picture.
Are you sure Rosie wasn't just being Rosie?
No. Michael Rosenbaum didn't say this. He posted a picture. I think it's Nicholas Hoult.
Nicholas Hoult.
And I think he said, congratulations. I think you'll be a great Lex.
Yeah.
And then in the comments, it pops up, the most popular one sometimes. And it says James Gunn. He says, we were just talking about you last night and how you was probably one of the best Lex Luthors.
I bet he's just pulling this chain. Like, if they'd cast the Flash.
Your BFFs.
If they'd cast the Flash, he probably would have been like, we were just talking about how you were one of the best Flashes. Because he voiced Wally on Justice League. I mean, he did. James Gunn and Michael Rosenbaum, they go way back, Maggie, all right?
Okay.
I listened to the podcast where James Gunn got inside of Michael Rosenbaum. Got all up in there.
That was not Palm.
God Damn it. Well, who else did she play? She played somebody else.
Oh, hold
I
on.
could have swore she played Katana. Or did she play Katana in Arrow? I would hate it if that's what it was.
Okay, she's in James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
As Katana.
I'll be mad. Well,
Is Katana even in
I
it?
don't think.
even
No,
think
she wasn't.
Why don't you click on her? Click on films.
We go back.
And then look through her filmography. And just see what other things she played.
Okay. You go talk.
Via.
Shoo.
Oh no, I want you to hear this one, so I'm not gonna read it yet. Are you
Wikipedia
okay?
still can't be sold.
Do I need to look it up?
No.
Okay.
No.
Hey, quit yelling for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Good God Almighty.
Okay.
There is a database.
She was a dancer, uncredited cameo.
Okay.
Nope.
No what?
She wasn't Katana or anything. She's always been Mantis.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Does anything else stick out?
I'm double checking.
All right. Well,
anyways.
Via comicbook.com, Zachary Levi on if he would return in James Gunn's DCU in a new role like Sean Gunn. Quote saying, "When you're the brother of the guy who runs DC, I guess you get to play whoever you want."
Wow.
Fuck this guy. Seriously, like, what happened to you, Chuck? Huh? What happened to you?
Can you hear this?
Like,
it's the world's smallest
why did he... All right, AJR, let's lock it in. Like, when did he start just being an asshole, Like, has he always been an asshole? I don't know. Thanks. Okay.
I don't know.
James
I really
Gunn
don't.
responds to question about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League being the final game for the Arkham universe. Says, quote, "No plans of it being the last." So we're going to be maybe getting more in the Arkham universe. I haven't played any of them.
I really want to play that one.
I own them. I own like Batman, Arkham Asylum, and Arkham City like 2 times.
I thought you were going to say 12 times.
No, and I also own Arkham Knight once.
Yeah.
But I've still just never... I played Arkham Asylum almost all the way through, and then I think I had to give it back to the person I borrowed it from. Because I wanted to borrow their Dragon Ball Z seasons 8 and 9.
I gotta get caught up, man.
I mean, I wanted to know what was going on with Oob. I wanted to know what all that was. And then I was going to get to GT. This is a while ago. Via Variety,
GT sucks.
Warner Brothers and Tubi have signed a deal to bring all the DC movies to Tubi to stream for free, including new releases like The Batman.
What? God. I don't know.
Like, what's the point of Max?
What's the point of Max? That's right.
I mean, I'm assuming Tubi is like ad related, so like you have to pay, or I'm sorry, you don't have to pay, but you have to see ads.
Yeah.
So like it's that.
It's stupid.
It is stupid. Like it's dumb.
I mean, just reading that with you while you say it, I was like, that's so stupid.
Now, here's the thing. I would be like, just look at what Disney does and just do that. And normally that would be fine. Except for the fact they've also announced that they're going to be like releasing some of their stuff over on Netflix and somewhere else.
They're desperate.
They're trying to get more revenue streams because apparently getting 220 million people to sign up for Disney Plus just isn't enough money anymore,
No, but
you never sneak up on a man sleeping on an ironing board.
Hank World.
All right, let's get to the next segment so you can stop saying fucking Hank World. God.
Hank World.
Via
oh God.
Marvel Studios. What? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Season 2 episode titles and dates have been released. So if you don't know, What If Season 2 is going to be coming out. It starts on the 22nd. I believe that's what, Friday?
Yes.
So starting Friday, new episode of What If will be hitting every day on Disney Plus through the 30th, and they've released the title of each episode. So we're going to kind of go through them right quick. On the 22nd, the first episode is What If Nebula joined the Nova Corps? What if, Maggie? Does that sound like an interesting story to you? On the 23rd, what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes?
Oh, I'm interested.
I'm curious, like, what that even means. Like, obviously it's Avengers, but, like, in place of what? Like, instead of Loki in the first Avengers?
I guess.
Or maybe instead of Infinity War?
Ooh.
You okay?
Oh, just got kicked or punched. I don't know.
On the 24th, Christmas Eve, we have What If Happy Hogan saved Christmas?
It took me a second to remember who Happy Hogan.
God damn it.
I'm awful.
So here's what I think it is. Now, I don't think I've heard this, but somebody may have said it, and it may have been buried deep in my subconscious, but I don't remember. But I know it's a Christmas episode. I know Avengers Tower is in question. So I'm pretty sure it's just Die Hard, but in Avengers Tower.
That'd be funny.
Maybe it's like Age of Ultron, but it's Die Hard, and it's Happy Hogan trying to get into the Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
And honestly, this sounds good. That'd probably be a fun one. Yeah. Whatever. On Christmas Day, what if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster? I don't even understand what that like crash. I don't even understand what that means. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, maybe when he's in space during like Endgame,
maybe
like at the beginning, if he had crashed into the Grandmaster. I don't know. That's gonna be weird. The 26th. What if Captain Carter fought the Hydra Stomper? Now this is gonna be a sequel to the Captain Carter storyline that we saw.
Yeah.
Because at the end of season 1,
she got grabbed
by the demon thing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
She got grabbed.
We saw that. We saw how that.
I can't remember, Matt.
It's when they all had to team up. It's when they all had to team up to take on like the big Ultron. And like yeah. That happened. So what? Well, at the end of that, they all got sent back to their universes or whatever, and Captain Carter got sent back to the present, like Captain America.
Yeah.
And found Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers is basically Bucky, but he's in the Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
And that's what.
I was afraid your phone went to Google Chrome. I'm sorry.
It's okay. There you go. So this is going to be kind of like the Winter Soldier, but with Captain Carter.
Okay.
And Hydra Stomper is Steve.
Okay.
Episode 27. On the 27th, what if Kahori reshaped the world? I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
And what that is. I don't know. On the 28th, what if Hela found the 10 rings?
Ooh.
On the 29th, what if the Avengers assembled in 1602, which is a throwback to Marvel 1602. Which was it 1602 or 1604? I guess it was 1602. But it's basically just the Marvel Universe, but if it happened in 1602. One thing that was cool, at least in concept, I never actually read it. I did buy it for Comixology, but I never got around to reading it. But like Captain America is like a Native American.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like Doctor Doom is basically the same.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I remember. Something about Spider-Man, and he had like one of those frilly neck things. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That means he'd be British.
Oi, governor! And on the 30th, the finale of season 2, what if Strange Supreme intervened? Honestly, here's the thing. What If was not my favorite thing I ever watched. It was fine at
It's
best.
okay.
I started to enjoy it week to week, but then I feel like I don't know. I feel like Multiverse of Madness just retroactively made me dislike it because like it really felt like they were trying to say it mattered, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
like
matter.
at all. You know, like that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine if it doesn't matter. Just be upfront about it. You know, and like I don't know the art style. I did not like the art style the first season. This season, I don't know if I've just gotten used to it or if they've softened it a little bit.
I think they softened it.
Like it doesn't look like they're trying to make it look like real, you know?
Yeah.
Because it looked, I feel like it looked like, you remember, Johnny Quest
Yeah.
when it came back in the 90s
Yes.
and they had that thing called Quest World
Yes.
and it was like CG.
Yes.
That's what If season 1 looks like.
I can see that.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm hoping it's good, but I think releasing it daily is a good call as opposed to making it like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and stretch on for like 3 months. I think give it every day, something kind of fun. You can watch it and just ignore it if it wasn't good and you have a new one ready to roll the next day. So I don't know. We'll watch it. Maggie, you excited?
I think my most interested one is what if Hela found the 10 rings?
That does sound pretty cool.
Because that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
How that all would unfold.
Yeah. Do you think it'll be like she found it back in the day or like she finds it instead of
her
like
brothers?
she beats up Shang-Chi? Hela.
Oh, and her show up like in Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
Instead?
Like in that timeline.
I feel like it'd be before Shang-Chi.
So you think it'll be like when his dad found the 10 rings originally?
Probably something like that.
Could be.
Because they've been
So that would have been a while ago.
Yeah, but they've been around for a bit.
It's true. Hela, Hela, Hela. You couldn't stand under my umbrella. Hey, hey.
Wow.
All right, let's go to the next story. Let's get the hell out of here. We got the headlines for everybody.
Curl up in a ball.
We got headlines. So, first off, our new releases. These first ones, they're games, oddly enough. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, and Sonic Mania Plus are all now available to play on Netflix. So
is the video game people getting desperate too?
No, I think Netflix. So Netflix started offering games a while ago.
Oh, okay.
Like, and mainly you can play them on mobile.
Yeah.
I think maybe you can play them on PC. I'm not 100% certain on that. But like that Stranger Things game that came out on the Switch, like you could play that on there.
Oh, okay.
There's the chess game based off of Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
Like shit like that, right? But they've been trying to make the games part a bigger thing. Like they've been wanting to make it more of a thing. No, you're fine. And so I guess they signed Rockstar, and obviously they have that new Sonic. You're fine. They have that new Sonic TV show.
Yeah.
You gotta uncover it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just giving feedback. They have that new Sonic TV show that they've got,
Sonic
and so
Boom.
no, Sonic Prom.
Prom.
Sonic Boom was like 2012, Maggie.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Jeez.
I was the kid that watched the serious Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon.
Sonic Underground.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, now you can play those.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's controller support.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I have no idea. But I'll be honest. Am I interested in playing Vice City?
No.
I mean, I would, but I mean, I'm not going to. But I would. But I'm not going to. But I would. Like if I had time.
Okay.
I probably still would, if I'm being honest. Also, we got some new trailers this week. So, buckle in for this one. We got kind of few. So, we got Beverly Hills Cop 4 trailer, which drops next summer on Netflix. Maggie, what'd you think of that trailer?
I still can't get over that they're doing that.
Doing another one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It just blows my mind.
I've actually never seen a Beverly Hills Cop movie.
I know at some point one summer I've watched the first and second one. I'm so sorry.
Boom, 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 boom.
The third one.
Boom, boom. Bing, dong, bing, ring, ring, ding, ring.
The third one, though, it doesn't ring any bells for me.
Right on.
Drugs. That's all I know. It's about drugs.
I need to watch it, honestly. I'll probably watch all of them.
And also Eddie Murphy's laughing.
John Krasinski's If released its first trailer coming out May 17th of next year. If stands for
Imaginary Friend.
Thank you. And it looks good.
I'm interested.
Looks funny. Steve Carell's in it. He plays a big old purple guy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like Monsters Inc., but live action. And it having Ryan Reynolds in it, I think helps.
Yeah. I think this is the ripoff of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Civil War from A24 had its first trailer released, and that comes out April 26th. Yeah. That looks sick, honestly. Yeah. It looks really, really good.
It took me, so I was like...
Jesse Plumpkins?
Yeah, and
Plumpkins?
his wife, he's in it.
Kristen
Dunst.
Stewart.
Dunst.
Jesse Plumpkins. Kung Fu Panda 4's first trailer dropped. It comes out March 8th.
Never have watched any of those movies.
I watched the first one, really liked it. I feel like I maybe watched the second one. But yeah, we own them all, so we'll check them out. And then also a new trailer for Dune dropped, coming out March 1st. Looks sweet. Give me some of that sweet Dune action. Give me that chimmy-chimmy-chay-chay, you know what I'm saying? Give it to me. The whole planet's in black and white. It's crazy. And then there's 3 worms, and they're all like, bleh. It's great. It's going to be great. We got some new Rotten Tomatoes scores. Reacher Season 2. I just wanted to call this out because it's
Have you been
weird.
to Saturn? Sandworms.
What the fuck are you talking? What? Saturn?
Beetlejuice.
Reacher Season 2 debuted on Rotten Tomatoes with 100% score.
I've seen a lot of people
with
talk
22
about Reacher.
reviews. I don't understand. Like, I watched Jack Reacher, the movie with Tom Cruise, the first one, and it was good. I didn't watch the second one with Colby Smulders and Tom Cruise. I didn't watch it because it looked terrible.
Yeah.
And I think it had like a 9 on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that skewed my, reason to watch it or not.
No.
But yeah, like, should we watch Reacher?
I don't know. I've just noticed a lot of people talking
it's
about it.
It's got Alan Rickson,
yeah.
whatever. Hawk.
Yeah.
From Teen Titans. Or Titans, just Titans.
Titans.
Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Part 1. So it debuted originally with 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. 9% with 22 reviews. However, it, by the end of the day, had jumped up to 41 reviews and brought its total to 24%. So, is this
worth it? Baby.
I wasn't. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about Rebel Moon. Like, we'll turn it on. Will we finish it?
Will we fall asleep?
Probably.
Like,
I do want to see it
at the hospital.
No, it comes out Thursday.
I thought it already came out.
No, it comes out the 21st, dog.
Jesus.
No, it's Snyder. It's the difference. Only one actually died. I can't breathe.
Percy Jackson debuts with 95% with 22 reviews. That's interesting.
The Iron Claw debuted with 93% with 41 reviews.
The Iron Claw?
That's that one.
The Iron Fist?
Zach. No, god damn it. That would be Fist, not Claw. It's got Zac Efron. He's like a wrestler or something.
Yeah.
Ooh, now we're interested. Maybe we should have been paying more fucking attention, Maggie. Maybe that's what we should have been doing. You would have been interested from the get-go.
Good luck reviewing Chocolate Man without me. Goodbye.
Okay. I'll make it work.
Okay.
Via Variety, Jack Black says the Super Mario Brothers sequel should be a musical entitled Bowser's Revenge. I think it should be a full musical like what Todd Phillips is supposedly doing with the Joker 2. Jack Black says he is still waiting for Universal to greenlight Super Mario Brothers 2. It has been radio silence.
It's because they're more worried.
That is insane.
They're more worried about Zelda.
No. I mean, maybe that's a part of it, but no, like, it's insane that this movie made $1 billion and they have not immediately greenlit it. Like, if this is any other studio with any other movie, this would have been greenlit like the Saturday it opened. Okay, like it's insane to me. It's Nintendo. It's
Nintendo. Miyamoto's got to protect his baby. I understand that.
And like, sure, that's great. Like, you know, but like, you already figured it out once. Like, have some trust.
No.
Trust them, man.
No.
Because look at it. Sonic 1, not great. Sonic 2, better.
Better.
Knuckles spinoff coming.
Yeah.
Idris Elba was Knuckles, you know?
And he's coming back to voice him, isn't he?
I believe so. And Shadow. Did we get a trailer?
There's been images.
Yeah, because he's at the end of Sonic 2. Spoiler alert for Sonic 2.
Yeah.
But like, in a tank or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, you're not ready for this hardcore hedgehog. He says, fuck. He has like a fucking gun.
Oh my crazy. God! Oh yeah, that is trash.
He does.
That was the big joke over the internet.
Well, the Shadow has a gun.
Yeah.
Well, it's like if Sonic was fucking hardcore. That's who Shadow is.
Sonic is hardcore. He made out with a human woman.
We don't talk about 06. Via Empire Online, Maggie, you're gonna like this. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the start of a new trilogy set 300 years after Caesar's death.
What?
The main character has no idea who Caesar is. Part of his journey is a discovery of that legacy and its various interpretations. Noah, the character's name, has to make sense of what it all means. 300 years in the future. So this is definitely setting up Planet of the Apes. Like it's definitely. I would say the second movie in the trilogy is going to be. Yeah. I mean, it may even be this one. Like I wouldn't be shocked if
spaceship comes flying in.
End of the first act. You know, Noah's out there trying to figure out shit, and then who does he see? Fucking Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Is Charlton Heston dead?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm pretty certain he's dead.
He was terrible. He was just a terrible human being. Via discussing film, a live-action Death Stranding film is in the works at A24. So Hideo Kojima and A24 are partnering to make a movie. This is from Kojima, there are a lot of game adaptation films, but we are creating is not just a direct translation of the game. The intention is our audience will not only be fans of the games, but our film will be for anyone who loves cinema.
Oh, God.
This is cinema.
Jordan Peele presents A24's.
Jordan Peele's not involved in this. He's involved in the game. He's making it with Kojima. It's okay. It's called DUI.
I was trying to be...
something like that. It's not DUI.
DUI.
It's something... It's not DUI.
I was trying to be funny. What do you think? Yes, Charlton Heston has passed. Thank you, Jerry.
Oh, thank you, Jerriana.
Thanks, girl. Thanks for keeping us updated on Charlton Heston.
Jordan Peele.
What if they? Oh God! If they cast somebody, they say, "Hey,
OD."
Oh yeah, it's OD.
OD.
They cast someone. They say, "Hey,
OD."
OD.
OD.
The dog?
OD. The Office. Remember Andy? And like Andy was telling Dwight about making out with Angela before he knew about Angela and Dwight. And he was like, she calls me D. And he's like, well, she does? He's like, yeah, D for Andy. And so she's like, "Oh, D," and then Dwight says, "Oh, D," and then they start laughing and they're like, "Oh, D," and like they just keep doing it for like 30 seconds straight. It's terrible. It's not one of the best scenes.
Is Henry acting up again? LOL. Yes, he is.
Henry is
really
ready
is.
to knock the walls down, all right? Just call him the children of Israel because he's ready to knock down the walls of Jericho, okay? And by Jericho, I mean...
Charlton Heston.
Placenta. How do babies work? I'm joking.
I'm about to go to bed, guys. I'll leave you with this crazy guy. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here thinking, how much longer can my body handle sitting like this?
Lord, when's it going to be my time? All right.
Hallelujah.
Via Uprocks, George Clooney says they might make a new Ocean's 11 movie. Quote, "We have a really great script." And via Variety, George Clooney went on to say that he reacted to Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling playing Danny Ocean's parents in the Ocean's prequel. Quote, "Margot Robbie's my mother. I've always thought that. And Ryan Gosling is my father. And when you think about it, it makes sense."
It does make sense.
Does it?
I agree with him.
Would you
gorgeous creature.
Would you watch an Ocean's 14?
I think I could.
Who should they add to the cast to make it 14?
Timid.
How about Sandra Bullock?
No, they've already done that.
No, that's what I'm saying. But they add that she joins. We make Ocean's 8 official canon.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, "Nah, I got you. I'm not really dead.
And
I was just in New Jersey, so I felt like I was fucking dying."
And Danny Ocean just has a fake gravestone.
I was gonna make a joke. You know that song "Cake by the Ocean"?
Yeah.
I was gonna sing the first part of that.
Dun, dun.
I was gonna sing the first part of the chorus, and then I was gonna say, "Danny Ocean." Like, so "Cake by the Ocean." But I couldn't remember the first part.
Oh no.
Via Culture Crave, Spider-Man freshman year. Listen, Maggie. Spider-Man freshman year has been renamed to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and is releasing on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's the cartoon.
That's that cartoon, dog.
I was supposed to say, they're naming a movie?
Oh my god. Via Game Informer, Nintendo says the next Legend of Zelda game won't be another sequel to Tears of the Kingdom, as Tears of the Kingdom was the final form of that version.
Boo! Buttholes.
Wow.
I'm acting like our 3-year-old now.
So, they did say, I forget his name, not Miyamoto, but the other guy that's like the lead.
That does all the Zelda stuff.
Yeah. He said that he doesn't think they'll be going back to the old style, that it has to be, like, basically he thinks that it has to basically stay like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Even though it won't
open.
be, even though it won't be this.
Yeah.
But that it would be more in line with that.
Yeah.
As opposed to like going back to like, Ocarina of Time or something.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. Would I play the shit out of an Ocarina of Time remake? Yeah, I would.
A lot of people would.
I really wouldn't want it in the Link's Awakening style. Like, Link's Awakening looked great, but like for that story of Ocarina of Time, I'd much rather it just be like just a little more serious than the style of Link's Awakening. But
yeah,
that's just me. Anyway, Maggie, any thoughts on any of the headlines that we just covered?
I'm all for another Ocean's movie.
Thanks. I was wondering about that.
Sorry.
No.
Oh, you said which story?
No, I mean, I asked you if you were excited for a new one, and I forget what you were talking about. You was talking about something totally different. I don't even know. Something about Ryan Gosling, I think. All right, so now let's get into our main topic. All right, everybody.
Look at that handsome sumbitch. Did he do it? Does he got it?
So, if this is your first time watching, we're going to talk about Wonka. We're doing spoiler free. We're not doing any spoilers or anything, so don't worry about that.
Yeah.
But we're just going to talk a little chit chat about Wonka, how it made us feel inside and outside.
Okay.
So, Wonka, the latest Roald Dahl film from Raw Dog, and Wonka's Raw Dog in the box office this week. And Tui Che Che is here to tell us just what it means to be a wanker. Maggie, Wonka, what'd you think of it?
Huh?
Wonka.
I can't keep a straight face with you.
A yank of my wanka. No, I tried to post about Wonka over the weekend, but I accidentally put 2 A's. So I said Wonka, and it's been in my head ever since.
Anyways,
Raw Dog's Wonka, Maggie. What'd you think of it?
Stop it. I really enjoyed it. I don't know if it's true or not. Like if he watched Gene Wilder a lot, being Willy Wonka, but he's got the like the awkward, strange turn to him, just like Gene Wilder could do it.
So you think this is styled after that?
I mean, Timothy Chalamet definitely got some inspiration from it.
You think so?
I think.
I don't know. I didn't get. I feel like
because there was some hints.
Yeah.
From the old movie.
Okay.
Like I think at the. Well, I better not say anything. Trying to make sure.
Spoilers.
He's going down some steps.
Okay.
I think it's whenever he first gets.
Yeah. Okay.
And he goes down the steps, but he goes backwards again, just like Gene Wilder did at the beginning, where he lets people into the factory.
Okay.
He did that, and then of course the cane always staying to where it stands.
Yeah.
So I think like there's hints like that, but I don't know. Just he captured the awkwardness very well.
You think so?
I think so.
I didn't get any Gene Wilder feel from this.
I did. Just I don't know if it's his facial expressions or his tone of voice on some things.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying that, like, the way I remember Willy Wonka, which is obviously different from how everybody else remembers it, apparently. But, like, Gene Wilder is almost sinister, you know? Like, just, like, a lot of his, like, attitude towards, like, the kids and the parents is very, like, if they die, it's fine, you know? And, like he kind of, I get the impression that he fucking hates children, right? Like, he is like a disgruntled Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost like Bad Santa, but not drunk and more like if Bad Santa and the Joker were the same person. That's who Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka is to me, okay? And so this, I feel like Timothée Chalamet does not have a single mean bone in his body in this movie. Like, he is like pure imagination, okay? I'm joking. But no, like he is just such a pure, like, just pure joy.
Yeah.
You know? And like, which doesn't make him an empty character.
No.
Like, it could have very easily have just been, oh, he's nothing because there's nothing there. He's just joy, right? Like, he has depth and stuff. But like, I never ever get the impersonation, or not impersonation, but the impression that he's like using or manipulating or doing anything like that. And I feel like that's such a strong piece of Gene Wilder's version that I just don't, if you don't have that, I feel like it's almost, it can't be.
Yeah.
You know, that's where my head's at. Like, I don't think this Wonka turns into Gene Wilder's Wonka.
No. I don't think so either. I'm just saying, like, just some of the... Sorry.
No,
like his tone of voice kind of sound like on some things he would say or sing.
So quieten up and shut down. Wait.
So
reverse it.
Quieten up and listen down. No.
Scratch that.
Reverse it.
The worst delivery of any line. It's still not good.
I really liked the songs.
Mm.
I mean, there's not like a song like every minute, you know.
Yeah. Like there's more than the original, but not like this isn't The Greatest Showman.
No.
Like it's a musical, but it's not like a musical.
No,
musical.
it's not
It's not Les Mis.
No, it's not Les Mis.
People talk. Okay, there's scenes without songs.
Yes.
In it. Okay.
And I like how, of course, that character, Willy Wonka's character, how he can bring out the best in some people.
Yeah.
And it's just really, I think if it is I never got to read that book growing up.
From Raw Dog?
You need to stop saying it like that, Matt.
What?
Roald Dahl.
Raw Dog.
Doll.
Raw Dog in it. Roald Dahl.
I'm just going to ignore you now. I don't know a whole lot. I know, like, I think most of the Oompa Loompa stuff, like the poems and stuff they would say, I think they're in the books.
Yeah.
Also Hugh Grant
God damn it.
as this 1 foot man.
Dude, anytime
he died
on the screen.
He died wherever he first saw him.
I couldn't stop laughing. He looked so ridiculous.
And I can't believe Hugh Grant's complaint is because he was stuck in a motion capture suit the whole entire time.
I mean, have you seen the suits? They're not comfortable.
I know they're not comfortable, but I'm sorry. Hugh Grant's an old man.
He's a curmudgeon. He's an old British curmudgeon.
Yeah. Why?
Let him complain.
Well,
what's it hurting?
I'm just saying.
That's what old people do.
Could have hired somebody else to be the Oompa.
That's what old people do. Old people bitch and moan about shit, you know? Like, back in my day, the green screen was a man with a pencil, and he would have to draw the Wizard of Oz.
What? Draw the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah,
what the heck?
We didn't have green screens. We had a white screen that we projected onto, and that was cinema.
Okay, Grandpa.
My name's Martin Scorsese.
My name's Charlton Heston.
Get your goddamn hands off me, you damn fucking ape.
Hugh Grant is old, Jariana, but like, my God, like it just seems like yesterday everybody thought he was just like this major heartthrob.
That was you yesterday. Hey man, you know what? 4 weddings and a funeral. Now it's his funeral. No weddings.
Ooh.
He just needed payday. That's why he was an Oompa Loompa.
I will say, if that suit really pissed him off that much and he fed it into his acting, he did a very good job of it.
I mean, in all fairness, he might be joking. I don't even know.
No telling.
I mean, it's British humor. It's very dry. Nothing against British people, just to be very, very clear.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a totally different vibe. You know what I mean? It's not stupid like American comedy is, you know, or like, you touched my drum set.
Parkour.
But yes, exactly. But no, like, I don't know. I thought him, like, removing all that from it, I thought he was a good Oompa Loompa.
Yeah.
It was like it felt, I'm gonna put this, like, the first Willy Wonka kind of feels a bit exploitive, you know? And like this, I feel like kind of sidesteps all that because it feels like an Oompa Loompa is more of a fictional thing than like them than it just being an island of humans. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I feel like going fully CG with it, I feel like it was just better.
I think so too. I just love at one point it shows a shot of Timothée Chalamet and Hugh Grant's Oompa Loompa, and the size difference is so ridiculous and hilarious.
Ridiculous. Oh my God. Dude, there's some bastards in this movie.
Yeah, there
like
is.
holy hell, there's some fucking assholes. Like, god damn. I mean, look, I've not watched the Paddington movies, but the same person that did Paddington did this.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and like, you know, so I don't know, this may be a normal thing that there's just like some really shitty fucking people in those movies, and like it just makes the pure
and
joy
first
better.
in the first Paddington, yes.
Okay, so but in this, like I mean, people like doing just fucking not even like funny, terrible stuff.
It's
like
awful.
Legit,
period.
like if this was real life, like you're just a horrible fucking person.
Yeah.
You know. I was kind of surprised by that, but like they play it as an over the top evil cartoony, you know, which is good because I feel like it fits the vibe of the movie more.
Yeah,
like if it had been just like Heath Ledger's Joker just running around in this world, it would have been a totally different vibe.
Also, I think that's the thing with the books.
Yeah,
because like in Matilda, if you've ever watched it,
I have not. It looked terrible to me.
Okay, well, you're missing out on the husband and wife duo of Danny DeVito and Ray Perlman. Anyways, they are the worst. They're the worst mom and dad, and she has the worst brother. Like, they are horrible to her.
Does Roald Dahl have, like, family trauma?
He probably does. I don't know much about him. Mm. And then, like, in The Witches, the witches are the complete worst people on earth. They are real deal evil witches.
Yeah.
Then James and the Giant Peach, I'm trying to remember.
I didn't watch it. It looked terrible.
I'm trying to remember.
It did.
I'm trying to remember.
But like most of the movies based on Roald Dahl stuff is like it just looked terrible to me.
But like I think that's the thing with him though. Whoever is, you know, the antagonist, they are the just worst
absolute
of the
wretched.
Yes, they're scum.
Do you think he does that because in order to buy the protagonist is so pure and good that they have to have somebody so like horribly awful just so it feels balanced out?
Yin and yang.
Yeah, because if like it was just a normal world with like a very, very good person, it'd almost be unbelievable.
Yes.
But having someone like over the top
that
evil,
makes me curious about the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
It does make me curious about that. I'll be honest. Like that, seeing that on this list, I was like, that actually makes me kind of intrigued. Although
because
the rest
George
of these,
Clooney is the main. He is Mr. Fox.
Yeah, but like the rest of those movies just sound like I didn't like any of them. You know.
I grew up with a bookworm brother. He probably read every one of those books. Because like I remember watching James and the Giant Peach. He started reading Matilda to me chapter by chapter at night. Yeah. But we didn't get through the whole book.
# raw dogging it.
Stop. But yeah, I think that's the thing with him is the protagonist has opposite the antagonist the worst person on earth. Yeah.
So that being said, obviously Timothée Chalamet, phenomenal in this. Like I was already in love with Timothée Chalamet.
Oh, this made me love him.
My God,
10 times more.
He's just such a damn treasure. You know, I think he is the next Tom Hanks.
Really?
Put him. I think this dude could do anything. All right, and like he's like Little Women.
Yeah, I loved him in Little Women.
Dune, so good in Dune. Make him Harry Osborn.
He would be a good one.
He'd be a fucking fantastic Harry Osborn. He's Harry. Mm-hmm. Tom Holland is Peter. You know, and then there it is. I mean, what more do you need? Harry could be Venom in this one. Instead of the Goblin, so that Timothy doesn't have to get all goblin-eyed and be like, Spider-Man!
Keegan-Michael
Key, yeah.
In this movie...
Like, okay, that I will say, that was the only thing in this movie.
I think they had to throw in that little bit of outrageousness.
It's just so weird seeing a fat suit being used... like today. You know what I mean?
I know it's usually like a no now.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
know?
saying. Like, and I mean, yeah, it's like comically over the top.
Yeah.
But like, it's still like earlier on. I mean, it's just. I mean, I don't know, man. It was like Monica and Friends. Like, it's just that was the only thing I was like, this. I mean, like, it's not. I don't know. It's to me, it's never offensive. Now, granted,
no.
I mean, I've been overweight. You know, I've been a lot more overweight than I am now.
Yeah.
And like, you know, but I'm not saying I'm the only person that can say, oh, well, then it passes because it didn't offend me. Like, it didn't offend me. I was just more kind of surprised that they did that, you know?
Yeah, it was.
Which don't get me wrong, I'm glad they didn't do CG.
Yeah.
Because that would have looked worse.
Yeah, I think so too.
But like, they could have just done literally anything else. You know? Like, maybe he stretches.
Maybe he floats away if he says
grows,
a certain word.
Maybe he grows hair, just a lot of hair.
Well, there you had other people.
I know, but well, then if I can give them something else, you know? Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, a fat suit just really I don't know. That was the only piece of it. I was like, that's surprising.
I can't think of his name, but one of the bad guys. Ooh. It was the one that always just like said, we're going to kill them, you know, the one in the yellow suit.
Yeah, yeah.
He was a host on a British Bake Off.
Oh.
And also he played the brother of Rebel Wilson in one movie.
Yeah, Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he was what's his name from I can't think of his name. Ted Lasso. I thought he was that guy.
No.
Wow. I didn't realize that it was who you're talking about from the Baking Show. That's crazy. He looks different.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
He's not back as the host this past season that's already ended. And I kind of missed him because, you know, every time they switch out a host, I miss them. I'm like, why don't you... You get rid of one person, you get used to the duo being together, but I understand.
You know who they need? Tom Bergeron.
I know who they need.
Who?
Hugh Grant. And the motion cap.
So, all that being said, of course, going into this movie, I wasn't fully sold on it. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not super into Willy Wonka. I'm not super into Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Hello.
First, I can't remember first song or something.
I love that you're going to tell my story for me.
I look over, I'm like, he loves it.
Yeah. No, I did. Like from the moment they started, like Timothy Chalamet like starts doing this whole number, kind of setting up his character and like, you know, like it's just the beginning of the movie and it's really good and like the song is very sincere, and it kind of took me back a little bit. Like I expected it to be more almost kiddie as opposed to earnest, you know? Earnest, like earnest, not earnest like like, hey Vern, it's Ernest. It's not like that. Right? But by the end of it, man, I mean, as it's ending, I'm freaking bawling my goddamn eyes out. I
was crying a lot.
Dude, hardcore crying. I mean, it was a lot. And like I don't want to give anything away. But just man, it hit me. And I was like leading up to the end, like because it kind of ends, but then like there's the final ending. You're like, holy fuck! But like, you know, when it's kind of wrapping up, like I was like, oh, this is good. This was really good, you know. And then they take one more step, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is like a masterpiece. Like, what the hell? Why? What? Like it like
why is it hurting?
Like it hurt me in the soul bone, you know. Yeah. Like, God, I felt like the Grinch in my heart was growing 5 times larger than it's supposed to, you know? Like, it's like fucking bursting out my chest in a good way. But yeah, honestly, it was great. I've been listening to the soundtrack ever since. I don't want to talk about like the songs or anything because I just don't want to give any plot points away. But it's great. I'm shocked at how much I loved it. It was stupid good.
And chat and people watching, correct me if I'm wrong, did I ever doubt this movie?
I don't think you did. I think you were always like thinking that it was going to be good.
Yeah. Well, I always think about like Greatest Showman.
Yeah,
like, because I remember I had, like, you were not. You're like, I'll watch it, but I had a smidge of doubt going into that. I was like,
into the Greatest Showman. Yeah.
I remember sitting down. I was like, oh god, it's gonna be horrible, isn't it?
And it's circus stuff, so I mean, you would think I would hate it.
Yeah.
But no, I liked it. It was really good.
But with this, I'm like, nope, it's gonna be great. I'm sticking to my guns on this. So.
So all of that being said, let's go ahead and add it to our ranking for 2023. So currently our ranking is at number 1, Godzilla -1, number 2, Loki, number 3, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, number 4, Leave the World Behind, number 5, Trolls Band Together, number 6, All the Light We Cannot See, number 7, The Marvels, number 8, The Boy and the Heron, number 9, Disney's Wish, and number 10, Good Burger 2. Maggie, where do you want to put Wonka? Wonka.
Either 5 or 6.
5 or 6. So either above Trolls Band Together or below Trolls Band Together.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking above Scott Pilgrim.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Holy shnikes!
It was really good. It was really good. I'm kind of shocked. I mean, like, Scott Pilgrim was really good too, but I feel like Scott Pilgrim's good because, like, I love Scott Pilgrim, and like I was shocked by the anime.
Yeah.
No spoilers or anything. And like I think that surprise kind of elevated it higher for me, and I loved what it was. You know? But I think this is just a better. All the way around, I think it's just a better.
It did make us both cry. We both cried.
Yeah, I mean, I would be close to saying it was better than Loki, but Loki, just the story of Loki just breaks my brain. Yeah. And I love that kind of stuff. And I mean, of course, Godzilla -1 is perfect
masterpiece.
So I mean, that's where my head's at. But at the same time, I do think. I could see an argument being made for like Leave the World Behind being better than Wonka. Like I could also see that. So I mean, that's where I'm at.
That's because I had to think. I was like, Leave the World Behind. That's Julia Roberts.
Yeah,
Ethan Hawke.
But see, I feel like I gotta give bonus points to Wonka because it gives me like hope in humanity. You know, and that's not an easy thing to do these days.
Especially not for you, JoJo. You said the same thing about JoJo Rabbit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say I'll agree with you. On 3.
So above Scott Pilgrim. All right. Yeah. So your new ranking: number 1, Godzilla -1, number 2, Loki, number 3, Wonka, number 4, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, number 5, Leave the World Behind, number 6, Trolls Band Together, number 7, All the Light We Cannot See, number 8, The Marvels, number 9, The Boy and the Heron, number 10, Disney's Wish, and at number 11, Good Burger 2. Who loves orange soda?
I do. I do. Ooh, 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 ooh.
All right, everybody.
Hi, Angie. Good night, Angie.
That's
Sweet dreams, Angie.
Wrap it up for us this week here on the Hopefully Awesome Show. We will be back tomorrow night with going back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where we watch Smallville week by week, episode by episode. We'll be discussing the season 4, episode 12, Pariah. A fantastic episode, so definitely come hang out with us. Apparently somebody might find out a secret or two about Clark. It's really good. Then we'll be back again on Wednesday with Super Nice Playback, where we'll be but we'll be checking out an old VHS tape from the 90s, checking out some classic Christmas specials. We'll see what kind of craziness we find there. And then we are currently unsure of if we'll be back a week from tonight or not. Like, well, the Hopefully Awesome Show is either going to happen. Yeah, it's either going to happen Christmas night or it's going to happen on the 26th. So it'll either be a week from tonight or tomorrow. It just depends. If it is on Tuesday, then we'll do Hopefully Awesome Show on Tuesday, Super Nice Playback on Wednesday, and Smallville on Thursday.
If we don't show up at all, that means Henry's here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that is a part. Definitely.
It could happen.
For any schedule changes and updates, definitely check out our Twitter. That is probably the easiest place. We do also post over on Threads. You can check that out there as well. But either one, that's probably the best way to check and see what our schedule updates are. But other than that, next week we'll be talking about Aquaman 2.
Yeah.
My man. And we'll also be watching possibly Rebel Moon. Possibly. We'll see. And maybe a handful of the What If episodes. What if? But that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Remember, we do have our new hopefully awesome mugs. So you can check that out. Click the link in the description of this video or podcast. You can order you one. Will it be here for the holidays? Probably not. But yeah. That's it.
Check it out.
That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.